Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now Golden State's starting five. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Draymond Green is out there with Butler. And it's Post in at the five. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Green passes to Van Fleet. A shake. And it's good on the layup.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Curry is inside, covered by Van Vliet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Van Vliet, following the basket by Stephen Curry, and the basket is good.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Fleet navigates the contact.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amin Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
And the first one drops. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Now, here's Butler. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Stolen by Van Vliet. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Şengün. The rebound by Post.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Curry looking it over. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win. The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
Ball's knocked loose. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside, Green. Butler in the corner. Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The score now all even.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
To the inside, Butler, and Thompson sends it back. To end the cold streak, and it's Green with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish.
Here's Curry. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston.
Timeout.
Trailing by 2. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. Green kicks to Thompson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Butler. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Brooks, the best of Van Vliet. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
That one is off. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jay Shante comes in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred Van Vliet. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bill.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Here's Pajemski, following the score by Houston. Inside, here's Butler. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the Warriors miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Now, here's Green. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Out left to the wing. Green with a screen for Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Down low. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now, here's Green. Nothing on the board. Pass to Eason. To the middle, here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Pajemski. Now, here's Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. Payton outside. Over Eason. It's rebounded by Houston.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Shots good by Green.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Butler. From deep. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And so here is Houston. So in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Payton, and it's Moody in at the small forward.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pajemski finds Moody. Now Pajemski. Takes it from 10. That one wide left. Houston leading by 7. It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Curry's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Whitmore finds Şengün. Shoots from the right block. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Now Shepard after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steady in an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And he makes the first. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Pass to post. Here's Pajemski. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's VanVleet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. VanVleet's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer Hield. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Brooks with the bounce pass. And Şengün throws it down.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Houston making some changes. Green comes in for Tate. And Tari Eason subbed in for Cam Whitmore. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry. Curry finishes off the break.
Understanding where he needs to be, Curry way out ahead that time.
Rockets leading by 8. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. They double-team VanVleet. Eason gets a wide-open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 11. Easton passes to Green. Van Vliet on the wing. There's the drive, and it's blocked. And here is Curry. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Jeff Green. And Jalen Green subbed in for Tari Eason. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Shoots over Podziemski. Brooks kicks to Thompson. Adams with the screen on Green. Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time Green sends it back.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Green. Hield with a screen on Green. Green, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's Post. Still yet to score. Butler against Brooks. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brooks finds Green. Thompson outside. Puts up a three. Tries again. He lays it in. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Hield outside. Green with a screen for Hield. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Thompson gets it to go.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Podziemski with it, covered by Van Vliet. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Brooks outside. That three off the mark.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Brooks against Butler. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steph, Coach said that you had to make them feel you physically in this game. How important is it to continue doing that in this?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
transition to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumba. Here's taking it out to let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Houston Rockets.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And one here from Grandmaster Dash. He wants to know, do you have any fears you're willing to admit? I, for one, am scared of the answers you're going to give.
You promise not to laugh, you two?
I promise.
Well, I haven't told many people that I'm scared of heights. You laughing?
He's scared of heights.
Yeah, I
can't
you.
What? You're scared of heights? Oh my God! So you don't? What do? You sit down all day?
As a matter of fact, I do. Every day is a struggle.
Scared of heights. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Rockets leading by 10. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now, here's Şengün. Got a hand on it. Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Everything's within Curry's range.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wow, Curry, automatic from deep.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Houston moving the ball around. Count that one from VanVleet.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Latrey. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
VanVleet passes to Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. To the paint. Post. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask
for. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. On the wing, Green. Brooks with a screen on Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Houston.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Nails it from deep, Jimmy Butler.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. And it's Brooks in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That's to Curry. Here's Post. And here is Green. Covered by Van Vliet. Curry outside. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his fifth rebound in this one. Van Vliet passes to Green. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 9. Now Hield. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
That's good from Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. Both free throws good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. The Rockets, 4th.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And here are the Rockets now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet to the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Butler.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Curry. 23 points in the game. Hield outside. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 6 points.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
Steps back. Trying to end the drought. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And stolen by Şengün. And here's Brooks from outside. Knocked away.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Hield can't hit. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Brooks. Still scoreless. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Brooks. And the Rockets lead by 7. Hield against Green. It's Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
They double-team Van Vliet. In there. Şengün's got 8.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Rockets, Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred Van Vliet. .105 left to play here in the third. Butler deciding where to go with it. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Whitmore. Defended by Moody. Here's Green. Here's Eason. And another 3 for Houston.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Splitting the floor and hitting them up.
Baden outside. Outside Butler. Butler on the attack.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Outside Green. Free throw line jump shot. And Houston again with the bucket.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Jackson Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 7 to the inside. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Shepard.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Down low and stolen by Şengün. Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Pajemski. Shepard the pass to Şengün. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Pass to Curry. Launches it from deep. And the Warriors miss again. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Shepard the pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shepard. A 3-pointer, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pajemski with it. There's a good screen. Inside, here's Jackson Davis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Shepard, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Şengün covering. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Tate the pass to Şengün. Shepard with the ball. Covered by Payton. To the paint. They double-team Şengün. Shots good by Green.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Pajemski. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Şengün passes to Shepard. Houston needs to get a shot up. Good. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
Here's Pajemski. Whitmore defending. Curry wide open. No good from outside. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And the foul on Jae'Sean Tate. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Tate. Jalen Green's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Şengün kicks to VanVleet from deep. Green, the rebound by Post. Post has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Stephen Curry.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Curry kicks to Butler. Brooks against Green. The Rockets pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. They double-team Van Vliet. Thompson for the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry. The putback, Butler. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A high IQ play from a high IQ player. Butler, the second chance opportunity there.
Pass to Şengün. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 6. A 3 ball. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
2 minutes remaining.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .157 left in the fourth. Back to Green. They kick out to Heel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Butler from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Green slams it in.
Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Curry is inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Brooks. Şengün. And Şengün is right there. And the Rockets lead by 7.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Houston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Van Vliet against Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
You can't be overzealous trying to guard Van Vliet. That's how you get in trouble.
Fred Van Vliet.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
A true leader on the floor. Van Vliet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Curry. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Curry's got 36. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And here's Green outside. Good on the triple. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.